Hey there, welcome back to Tim Talks Cooking. Today we are talking ginger garlic paste, my friend. That's right, ginger garlic paste. I'm going to show you how to make this great ingredient that will really cut down on the time it takes to make your favorite Asian dishes, especially Chinese and Indian dishes, which are some of my favorites. Anyway, let's get started. Now, if you're not familiar with using fresh ginger, let me just show you. Break off a knot of it like this. And you're going to leave actually all of it on here. You don't need to remove these things. To remove the peel, you simply scrape it off. I used my knife, but you could also use, let me just show you, you could use a spoon. It doesn't have to be a very sharp edge. We just scrape that off. The peel comes right off. And we just continue until we've peeled the entire piece of ginger. And I'm going to do that with all of these before we go into the next step. Now, once you've peeled your piece of ginger, you want to cut away any rough, dry spots or any blemishes. And here we just have this nice piece of ginger. I'm going to slice it, not terribly thinly, but pretty thinly, about 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to cut this into a small dice, just like this. And then I'm going to put it into the bowl of my blender. And I'm going to continue on until I finished all the ginger like this. Now, if you don't have much experience working with garlic, let me show you how we do it. First of all, this is a clove of garlic. This is one clove. And this is a head of garlic that's made up of a number of these cloves. To open this up to get to the cloves, well, you can see it's covered with this very fine papery peel. We're just going to sit it down on our board, cover it with our palm and press down hard, maybe give it a smash. And there we go. Preparing garlic really is all about smashing, which is kind of fun, I think. Remove all this to the side so I can show you. Here, we're just going to peel this, cover it with the flat of our knife, smash it down gently. Smash it gently, I love that. Anyway, and then we're just going to remove it from the peel. It usually pops right out. And there we go. Peeled clove of garlic goes right in the blender carafe. And on to the next one. The last step is really fairly simple. We're just going to add in some water. Here I'm going to start with about 1/2 cup of tap water. I'm not sure exactly how much we're going to need to puree this much. Put the lid on, and I'm just simply going to puree it. I'm going to add water until it starts to turn into a puree. When it stalls like this, just add a little more water. Turning it off, and then pulsing also sometimes helps. You can also, as I mentioned before, give it a bit of a stir. I think here I've probably got plenty of water in there, but sometimes you need a little more. Let's see. And here it's gonna, there we go, it's gonna start to loosen up. And here's what we're looking for. The pureed mixture, it should be able to turn on its own in the blender like this. And that means we've got it all nicely and nice and smoothly pureed. And that's all there is to it. We're done. Well, all right. Now today, I'm not going to taste the product because this is just an ingredient and I know it tastes like ginger and garlic. I can really smell it. Man, my whole kitchen is just filled with that fragrance. It's just delicious. I want to suggest before I go though, one more way that you could preserve this. I have here a regular old ice cube tray, and each one of these makes about the size of ingredient that we would use in a dish for an Indian dish or something like that. I'm thinking like palak paneer, which would take about 20 grams for 2 people serving. And here, I can just pour this in here very conveniently. And I'll smooth it out with a spatula later. That'll make it into like little individual sized portions. I can just pop out, pop into my pan when I'm cooking these. It'll be really convenient. If you do this kind of cooking, you know that it's kind of a pain to have to start off doing all of the mise en place and where you're chopping mounds of garlic and ginger again or grating them. Here you're going to save all that time. It's going to be ready to go. Bam! Listen, thanks so much for watching us here today at Tim Talks Cooking. Before you go, please hit that like and please share and comment before you go. I would really love that. Also, please subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow and it helps you find my videos. So click on that notifications bell. I upload a couple of times a week. We'll catch you next time. Tim Talks Cooking.